The swift U.S. rejection of a Polish plan to get MiG-29 fighter jets into Ukraine is the clearest example yet of the complications that the U.S. and its NATO allies face trying to help Ukraine defend itself against Russia's brutal assault while ensuring they don't get dragged into a wider war. The negotiations fell apart almost as quickly as they came together. Poland's announcement on Tuesday that it was ready to provide MiG fighter jets to Ukraine via a U.S. Air Force base in Germany caught the U.S. off guard. By Wednesday morning, U.S. and Polish officials were still discussing the prospect of providing fighter jets to Ukraine, an administration official told CNN. But on Wednesday afternoon, the Pentagon bluntly announced it was opposed to the idea, which Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin conveyed in a call to his Polish counterpart. Secretary Austin thanked the minister for Poland's willingness to continue to look for ways to assist Ukraine, but he stressed that we do not support the transfer of additional fighter aircraft to the Ukrainian Air Force at this time, and therefore have no desire to see them in our custody either, Pentagon Press Secretary John Kirby said at a briefing. The episode underscores how the U.S. and its allies may be reaching the limits of what they can do to help Ukraine, while staying out of the conflict, and points to possible cracks in an alliance that has remained strongly unified in the early part of the war as members enacted stiff sanctions and provided security aid. It also demonstrates that the Biden administration is still working to get on the same page. The Pentagon's rejection of the plan to provide jets came after Secretary of State Antony Blinken endorsed the idea earlier in the week, and one senior GOP lawmaker said there were divisions inside the administration about what to do on the issue. Officials tell CNN that all of the public discussion about the plan make it less likely to happen, because it only increases Moscow's ability to call any moves escalatory and adds to the jitters of countries like Poland nervous about being in the crosshairs of Russian President Vladimir Putin.